everything changes in England. And now this is my original 78 copy, British release of Heartbreak Hotel, and you can't quite read it, but underneath there it says, actually, and just to give you some idea of just how switched on and hip the British were at this point, it says, sung by Elvis Presley with rhythm accompaniment.
So I was a big Elvis fan, you know, I discovering it at that same time, because Heartbreak Hotel was the first Elvis record that was released in England, because that was his first on an international label, RCA Records. But there were some people who then immediately got the Elvis bug and went back and discovered the whole Elvis catalog, including, of course, all the great songs he'd done on Sun Records before, you know, which had only ever been released in America. Now, at this point, I had just recently started at school, at Westminster School, and it was while I was there, I noticed another pupil wandering around with a guitar case and introduced myself. We started talking, and that was Gordon Waller, who became, of course, my singing partner. And he was a giant Elvis fan. He discovered Elvis at the same time. He was one of those people who'd taken in the entire Elvis body of work and knew it all. So when Gordon and I were deciding what songs to sing, we again found that we loved Buddy Holly, we loved the Everlys and so on, but Elvis was a favorite of his.
You actually covered an Elvis record. That's a very brave thing to do.
Well, we did, because when Gordon and I were putting together a set list, you know, as we gradually found that we liked singing together and became a duo, started singing wherever chance we got, we needed all the songs we could get, and Gordon, of course, was a wealth, of a treasury of Elvis songs, so we worked on a few of them. And we did, in fact, pick one, because it's quite hard, as you say, to do an Elvis cover, because the temptation is to fall into doing a terrible Elvis impersonation, like one of those people in Vegas and everything. And so we tried not to do that, but we did want to include an Elvis song, and this is the one Gordon chose. And we kind of worked up a slightly more acoustic, in a way slightly folkier, I suppose, slinkier version of it. So we're going to give you a taste of that. Let me just get the right slinky tempo. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh well, bless my soul, what's wrong with me? I'm itching like a man on a fuzzy tree. My friends say I'm acting wild as a bug. I'm in love. I'm all shook up. Oh well, my hands are shaking and my knees are weak. I can't seem to stand on my own 2 feet. Who do you think of when you have such luck? I'm in love. I'm all shook up. Oh well, please don't ask me what's on my mind. I'm a little mixed up, but I'm feeling fine. When I see that girl that I love best, my heart beats so it scares me to death. Oh, when she touches my hand, oh what a chill I got. Her lips are like a volcano when it's hot. I'm proud to say that she's my buttercup. I'm in love. I'm all shook up.
me to death, or will she touch her mind? Oh, what a chill I got. Her lips are like a volcano when it's hot. I'm proud to say that she's my buttercup. I'm in love. I'm all shook up.